Hey everyone, it's Riley here. So I just want to do like a video update and topics or whatever, like just about my top surgery because I know I made videos and stuff, but I actually kind of just want to show you guys because I've been wearing the like compression vest for like 3.5 weeks actually. So yeah, here I'll just show you guys. So yeah, I had the double incision obviously, and then I had actually a double graft for the nipples. They're still kind of a bit like reddish. They still have time to change and whatnot, but yeah, that's my top surgery. And I went to Dr. McLean in the McLean Clinic. I made videos about it before, but yeah, he's honestly a great surgeon. Great stuff, great people. I couldn't be happier, honestly, like where my chest sits and how it looks. Still a bit of swelling and stuff, but that like takes time to go down, and I couldn't be happier like with the placement with like my chest, the incision lines. Like it's honestly like perfect. Like I honestly could not be happier. Like I still have like it looks, yeah, like honestly I don't really, like honestly could not be happier with my results. And like I can't stop like touching my chest, and like I know I have like a bit of muscle before, so actually the way it sits, like you can see when I have my shirt off that like it's gonna be pretty much sitting right where I want it to be. It looks awesome. Like I just could not be happier with the way he did it, and he's a great surgeon. So if you're looking for anybody, go to him. He's like I said in Mississauga, Ontario. So if you're in Canada, like I know there's one other guy or two guys, I think one or two, I can't remember, in the Montreal, Quebec area. But even still, like I haven't really seen many results. But Don McLean, like I've never really heard of many people or anybody really actually like that has been disappointed with his results. So honestly, like I would definitely recommend him to like anyone. So my pain wise overall, I think I mentioned this before, but has like wasn't actually that bad. Like I had a bit of fluid built up on my left side. I think like the day after. So he released it, and that was like sore only because of that, I think, and because like pretty much right after he released it, like it was so much better. But the second day was the worst for pain wise, and that was like maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. But overall, like it wasn't even that bad. I think I like took pain meds only the night of after the aesthetic wore off, and then the next day, like I said, because it was sore. But then by the third day, I think I took one or two, and that was it. Like I honestly didn't really take a whole lot of pain meds. I'm really well with like I'm really good with pain. Um, and I heal really fast. So I don't know, like overall, it wasn't even that bad. And for total cost, I mentioned this as well, but it was like $7,910 just for my surgery, for taxes and everything. And I didn't stay in a hotel. I actually stayed with a friend, so I didn't have to pay like anything extra out of pocket there. But I did pay him money for gas, which was about $60 for gas. And then I had to like buy my own scar cream, which I bought there. The scar cream that they sell there, which is $120. I also bought before I bought that, I had a bit of like polysporin, which I bought two tubes. I think it was like $12 per two tubes, so it's about $24 there. And I also bought Mederma, which a friend had like told me, which is just like a nighttime gel, the one that I got, and that was about I think another maybe $15. So overall, it was probably close to like 8,100 or somewhere around there for scar cream and everything, like including surgery, which I mean it is a lot, but it wasn't like honestly it's not that bad. Like I saved up money and stuff, and it was worth it. Like I'm super happy. I honestly couldn't be happy with my results. So yeah, but and recovery time for me, the first week was probably the worst overall for pain. Like I said, and even though that wasn't that bad, but for the first week I could maybe move like this much, and so I couldn't really reach anything and couldn't really do a whole lot. But I could like feed myself, I could drink, I could go to the bathroom, and just do like small stuff like that myself. But when it came to like trying to lift something or trying to reach something, I couldn't. And then that was probably close to about the same thing for the second week. It was a bit more range and mobility, but not too much. But after my I think it was my first week or closer into the second week when I started showering myself. Um, I was able to do a little bit more, but by like the into the third week, like this week, and fourth week, I've been like a whole lot better. Like I can pretty much do everything myself. I have pretty much full range. So yeah, for the first 2 weeks it's definitely worse, and then the last 2 weeks have been a lot better, a lot more, like a lot less discomfort, a lot more like range, and just being able to do things. So yeah, no, overall it hasn't been too bad. Pretty fast healer when it comes to like healing and stuff. So yeah, I'm super happy with the way things have been going, and yeah, it's awesome. And for time off for work, I booked actually for 5 weeks originally, but I only actually need 4. So I went in yesterday and just canceled the rest of like next week because I had all of next week booked off as well. But when I went in on, I think it was Wednesday, to see with Dr. McLean, they said everything was feeling fine, and if I felt like I could go back to work, I could. They asked me what my job requirements were, and they said, yeah, like as long as I didn't do like really heavy lifting or really heavy, like with pushing like heavy bins and stuff, which is technically not my job requirement anyways. So if it comes down to it, and my lead associates asked me to do something where it's not required of me, I can actually say no. So, but my job itself, like I can actually do. So, yeah, I had 4 weeks off overall. Everything's been really well, like healing really well. There's still like a bit of like swelling, which will go down over time, and still a little, like a bit like soreness if I do something like too much, like if I'm lifting anything, which like if I maybe try something and I notice right away, I'll put it down. Or if I do something like I do make like slow motion, sometimes it hurts like if I move too fast or do something. So I try to still be cautious of what I'm doing, because like it does take a lot more for internally to heal than externally. So I'm just not going to push myself still, but overall, like, honestly, I can pretty much do normal daily basis stuff that I need to. So overall, it's been really good. Anyways, love you guys. I'll be posting in soon.